Hey guys, Natalia Schneimler here. I help boy moms have a better relationship with their sons and themselves by teaching them the tools how to manage their mind so that when anything comes up in life, they know exactly how to take care of themselves and their kids.
Hey guys, how are you? So we do this Secret Santa with our boys, which if you don't know what Secret Santa is, it's basically each boy gets a name of the other brother and buys a present for that brother. So each boy will buy a present for one other boy. And so it's supposed to be secret, but with my boys, it's not secret at all. As soon as we draw the names and we kind of hide it all and I write it all down and I help them buy the presents, by the time that I'm done, all the boys already know who is getting present for whom and what they're getting. And so they're all excited about it. So I was walking around thinking, oh my gosh, the reason why we do this in the first place is to teach our boys to think of their brothers, to think of other people, to think of what they like, and, to teach them that skill. And so since the boys were not keeping it a secret at all, and they were just telling each other, this is what I want, this is what you can get me, and kind of talking about it, not keeping it a secret, I thought the whole point is missing. We're not achieving what we want to be achieving here because it's not secret at all, and maybe we should stop doing it. But then I noticed what they were doing, and I thought maybe they're even smarter than us, and, we should learn from them, because here's what they're doing. Instead of leaving it up to chance, instead of trying to read the other person's mind, and they are actually talking to the other person, asking them what they want, the other person's telling them what they want, and also they're learning to think of what they want themselves, and they're learning to communicate with the other person and find out what the other person wants. And they're doing it with such ease and so naturally, and they're not, relying on guessing what the other person wants. They're not relying on reading someone else's mind. They are being direct, and they are also taking responsibility for their own happiness by telling the other person what they want. And this is, I think, what we can learn from them, because as adults, we rarely do this, right? In relationships, we naturally just assume that the other person should know what we want or what we don't want, without telling them, but which is completely not effective, does not work, and we still have to tell the other person. So I was looking at that and thinking how naturally smart and genius they are, and we should all copy what they're doing and not feel bad about it, right? So funny how my goal was for them to try to guess the right present, or try to, think, what does my brother like, and try to get them something that the other brother likes without actually communicating with the other brother, which is so funny because they are smart and they just went and talked to the brother and found out. So each boy is happy about what they're getting, and actually each brother is happy about what they're giving, because they know that the person they're giving it to is going to be happy about it. So I thought that was awesome, and I wanted to share with you so we can all start doing that in our relationships, with our everyday life, not just presents. What do we want for ourselves? We have to know what we want first before we can communicate it to our partner, to our kids, to whoever. And we have to ask the other person, what do they want? Maybe it has nothing to do with us what they want, but if we don't ask, we'll never know, right? Maybe what they want is to go to the gym every morning on their own, and has nothing to do with us, but without asking them, we don't know, and we might not be able to support them in that goal, or maybe they were afraid to ask us to support them in that goal, and without communicating, we would have never known, right? They would have probably thought, I still have to be here to help with the kids, or maybe she needs me, or maybe, whatever the reasons. We just need to tell them what we want and ask them, what do you want? So I hope this is you remember the story from my boys and implement it in your life, where you don't leave it up to chance or reading someone's mind, and just talk about it, okay? All right, guys, have a great week. I love you all so much. Bye.